the bad news is that the tuition rates have been going up. Hopefully they won't be going up as fast as they have been, or the total cost has been going up. But that's the figure that you would use today. And if you have if you had a $20,000 cost and a contribution level of $5,000, then a financial need of $15,000. If you had a scholarship, it's subtracted, and then the school would work off of the next figure, which is called the adjusted need. This is an example of a formula, and it shows the difference between a public and a private school. Now, on the left is a public school, and it is a non-selective school, meaning it is not a competitive school. It's one of the easiest schools to get into. Now, these are based on real numbers. They're not exactly real, but they're based on real numbers here in Virginia. Now, what you'll see is that we start off with $20,000, and we reduce it by the expected contribution. Then the school is only going to be meeting 45% of the need, and then only 40% of that is in the form of gift aid. Now, gift aid we call free money. Does that sound like a good term you'd like to know more about? Yes? No? Free money. That's money you don't have to pay back. And if you multiply, however, 40%, what's 40% times 45%? That's only about 20% is their offering in the form of free money. Now, over on the right, we have a private school. Now, the trick is it's very hard to get into this school, and the other school, it's very easy to get in. And this is part of the message, is the better your student is, the better choices they have, and the better schools they can get into who have the most money, who will offer the most money, which ultimately lower the cost for you. And in this case, they pay 100%, as does the University of Virginia, of the amount of money the need met, and then they're offering 90% in the form of gift aid. Therefore, you see here is the cost of the private school in this situation is lower than the cost of a public school. So that can happen. You need to shop your schools. You need to have a good student so you're in the driver's seat. And then you need to have these estimates, and then that could be one of the choices that you have. When you're coming down to the final selection in those last few weeks, it's like playing poker. You'll now have the cards out in front of you, and you know exactly what they all cost.